Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. Starting off with business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. Las Vegas's hot housing market is now showing some signs of cooling off. Home builders are reporting drops in sales and customer traffic, while inventory has climbed. Resale totals have fallen as well. At the same time, home prices are still going up, and a good number of them are selling rapidly. A chief economist at Redfin says the housing market was going at 100 miles per hour. Now it's down to 80. Over on the North Strip, Resorts World is set to make a splash and spur tourism next week when it opens. This $4.3 billion project is backed by lots of star power and will be the first newly built mega resort to debut on the Strip in more than a decade. Experts say people want to see, quote, the shiniest new property on the Strip. Meanwhile, some are wondering if the road work will impact the Resorts World opening. Thankfully, crews say they plan to work around that. And from June 24th through July 5th, the southbound side of Las Vegas Boulevard will have no lane closures in front of Resorts World. Now to your weather, sponsored by 1 Hour Air. No matter the season, no matter the reason, 1 Hour's here for you. It's about to get hot, and even hotter. Review Journal's Kelsey Kendall tells us how it will impact the valley.
14, 116, 117, 117. Hot.
This week, Wednesday through Saturday, we might reach or even exceed Las Vegas's all-time high of 117 degrees, last reached in June of 2017. And all that toasty weather with no sign of rain. A Lake Mead boat launch area, Boulder Harbor, closed Friday due to declining water levels. Meanwhile, the Southern Nevada chapter of the American Red Cross has some safety reminders for you. Never leave pets or children in enclosed vehicles. Check on those who might not have air conditioning. Use the buddy system if you have to work outside. And of course,
just drink a lot of water, that's about all.
From the Review Journal, I'm Kelsey Kendall.
Now to tonight's forecast. We're dipping down to a warm 80 degrees with some slight breezes coming through, bringing in some clouds. As for the rest of the week, it should be cloudy with temps peaking on Wednesday. And we're back to sunny skies for the weekend. The National Weather Service's excessive heat warning ends Saturday night. In other top stories, sponsored by Carnegie Heights, the California woman accused of killing her son and disposing of his body in Southern Nevada is set to appear in court on Thursday. Clark County prosecutors are looking to extradite Samantha Moreno Rodriguez to Vegas. Liam Husted's remains were discovered on May 28th near the Mountain Springs trailhead. In the education sector, free college in Nevada is getting its first big step with backing from the Biden administration. Review Journal's James Schaefer has more. Good evening, James.
Yeah, good evening, Jen. We start with President Joe Biden's American Families Plan.
We're going to decide what we do in terms of government providing for free education.
An estimated $109 billion would be used to fund Universal Community College as part of a $1.8 trillion plan. The proposal calls for states like Nevada to offer 2 years of tuition-free community college. Higher Education Chancellor Melody Rose said she appreciates the proposal, citing anything we can do to remove a barrier to entry for our community college would be received as a good thing. Republican State Senator Scott Hammond, however, rebutted the plan, saying, "My concern is that when you make it completely accessible, then you have folks who are going to go not because they are ready or even want to go to college." Even though the debate is ongoing, the Biden administration's plan will still be moving ahead. Jen?
In your lifestyle news, sponsored by Get Healthy, Clark County, we already told you about the extreme heat expected later this week. What better place to cool off than the -5 ice experience at Mandalay Bay and the Venetian, or Ice Bar at the Link Promenade?
We bring in a team of 7 or 8 guys that are world-renowned ice carvers from all over the globe, and they come in with their tools and their chainsaws, and they're always grinders, and they're just freshening up the snow, adding new pieces. It's quite a fascinating process to watch.
For more cool ideas, check out our website.
Here's the latest in sports. Denver Broncos linebacker Von Miller was recently in enemy territory, hosting his 5th annual Pass Rush Summit in Henderson. The former Super Bowl MVP was in town to teach some of the NFL's up-and-coming players some of his top moves and secrets, and that includes some players from his division rival Raiders.
To be honest, I'm a huge fan of his game. I'm a huge fan of his style. He's the guy here. We've been talking pass rush for years. We've been friends for a long time. Been following each other on Instagram even longer than that, man. And get here in person and really share the knowledge. It's incredible, man. He's a great guy for the Raiders. He's a franchise guy. We've been playing against this guy for a while. And, I'm a huge fan of his game. It's a true blessing to get him.
Sports betting sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. A strange situation has arisen in the NBA playoffs. The Brooklyn Nets are still favored to win the title, though they're no longer favored to win their series with the Milwaukee Bucks. The Nets are 3-1 to win the title at the Westgate, just ahead of Utah at +350, and Milwaukee and Phoenix each at 4-1. But because Brooklyn stars James Harden and Kyrie Irving are injured, Milwaukee is a -155 favorite to win the series, which is tied at 2.
In your health news, sponsored by 4M Dental, love your smile again. Right now, as we speak, Area 15 is hosting Vaccines After Dark with Clark County. Both the Pfizer and Johnson & Johnson vaccines are available until 10 o'clock tonight at Area 15's A-Lot, along with free ice cream. And the latest COVID numbers for Nevada, 439 cases and 4 additional deaths were reported Monday. The number of new cases was the second lowest 3-day total reported since mid-April, when the state stopped updating its COVID data page over the weekend. In your entertainment news, sponsored by DiscoverYourNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada. Justin Bieber coming to Wynn Las Vegas? Review Journal's Johnny Katz has the deets.
What do Garth Brooks, Monty Python's Spamalot, and Justin Bieber have in common? Encore Theatre at Wynn Las Vegas. Brooks hauled out of there in 2012 and Monty Python's show ended in 2008. Bieber is scheduled to play the venue on July 9th. Tickets are on sale now. They're going fast. He will be back on February 22nd for a rescheduled tour stop at T-Mobile Arena.
Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you have Amazon Fire TV, just search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here tomorrow for more 7 at 7. Good night.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.